Hello, welcome to Claytor Studio and Gallery. I'm Mary Lloyd Claytor, and we're going to start out working on our breathing. Maybe you've returned to the gym, or you're not quite sure if you're going to return to the gym, or you're in the dance studio again, and you're not quite sure, and you're wearing your mask, and you still want to work on your breathing. And a lot of people complain about their mask getting all mushy inside. So we're going to work on our breathing, try and be more efficient, and try to keep your mouth closed. So if your mouth is closed inside your mask, you don't get as much moisture in there to collect. So we want to be very efficient and use our nasal passages. And you know, our nose is the first place where things start to get cleaned up before they get into our body. So it's very good to breathe through your nose. So we're just going to have our feet a little bit apart. And we want to think about keeping our face relaxed, keeping your neck relaxed. So you want to just feel like your neck is really long and your shoulders are down very relaxed. And we just want to think about taking the air in through our nose. And put your one hand here on your chest because you don't want a short, shallow breath. And put your other hand right here on your rib cage there. And we're just going to do it on a count of 4. So you want to take air in and let it out. And you want to keep your chest calm, like there's nothing going on there. All the breathing's going on here, letting things expand here. Take it in. Let it out. Take it in. And let it out. Take it in. And let it out. Okay, now we just want to feel like we're pulling all these muscles up here. We're going to tie them up in a little bow right under your rib cage there. So just have your hands just going to pull up, take the air in, and let it out. And just coming through your nose, and let it out. And just push all that air out. Let's pull it in, and let it out. We're going to do another one. Pull it in. Let it out. Okay, now we just want to feel that we're expanding to the side. So we're just going to feel like we're pulling everything open. Push it back in. I'm going to take it in. Expand. Let it out. Take it in, let it out. We're gonna do one more. Just pretend like you're one of those old squeeze instruments. You know, let it out. Just push all that air out. Now to test yourself, you can have your fingers here in the front and have your thumbs here in the back so you can feel what's going on there. Okay, so you want to take the air in and let it out. I'm going to take it in and let it out. I'm going to take it in and let it out. Take it in and let it out. So I have one hand here and one hand at your midsection. We'll try it again. Take the air in, let it out. Take it in, and let it out. Take it in, and let it out. Do one more. Take it in, and let it out. So just want to be real aware of your breathing and trying to keep your lips closed. You don't want to be tense though. Just have your face real relaxed and try breathing through your nose. Now, if you want to do some stretching with your arms, you can just try stretching. You don't have to have any equipment. If you have your Pilates loops and bands and they have handles on them, that's fine. Or if you just have your usual Pilates bands and they don't have any handles, whatever you have. So if you have your band, it's just around you. And we're going to stretch the arm forward. Reach out. So you want to be sitting up straight. You want to have that same feeling that you did when we were standing up. And if you don't have a chair and you're standing up, that's okay. You can do it sitting down, but you want your back to be straight. Okay, now we're going to reach across. We're going to alternate. So you want to keep breathing. Now I know in the past lots of times we let the air out and we like to make a sound. But in these conditions, if you're not at home and you're out at the gym, and you're required to wear a mask, you can really concentrate on the breathing just through the nose. But you want to keep it regular. We'll do a couple more. And next we're going to go straight up. So you really want to get that upper arm working. So you just want to keep a regular breath going. So you want to keep your breathing rhythmic, have it go along with your movement. You still want to work on your posture. You want your back to be really straight. You want to feel that your tailbone, you just stack those vertebrae one on top of the other. Okay, now this time we're going to cross our arms. So you want to have your right over your left. Then you want to switch up, have your left over your right. And remember, if you're using resistance bands or some of these chairs, you can adjust the tension. So you find what works for you. Okay, now we're going to do both arms up. So you just want to keep breathing. You want to keep your body lifted, your back strong. Okay, we'll do a couple more. Okay, then just let the arms relax. Just let everything shake out. You want to relax your hands. If you have a death grip on your bands there, just let your hands relax. Just let them fold up. Just open. Just let them open. Just let them shake out. Then just make a fist. Just really have them splayed so they're like really stretched out. Okay. Now we're gonna get that exercise resistance band or loop, or it's on your chair. You're gonna stretch out to the side. Okay, now we're gonna have our hands right here to start, and then we're just gonna stretch out and reach back. But you just wanna have your arms right where they would be resting on your back. You don't wanna take them behind you, okay? So we're gonna start here and stretch out. Bring it in. So like opening 2 double doors. Just want to keep your breathing constant and steady. Okay, now we're going to go back to that first exercise. We're going to stretch out. We're going to do 2. Okay, now we're just going to reach down. So you want to reach on an angle. It's like your hands are right near your knee. You want to keep breathing. You want to feel like your neck and your shoulders are just really relaxed. Like your head and neck are just riding on this air cushion of air. And now we're going to alternate. All right. Now we're just going to reach the arm out. You want to reach up and see if you can touch your shoulder blade behind you. Just bring it out and stretch. You can reach the other arm out. You reach up, over, and try to reach for that shoulder blade. So you're stretching out this muscle in the upper arm, then just pull it out and come back. Just reach out. And if you're using a chair, it can help you keep your back straight. And I think I said in a previous episode, you know, try your chair out and see if it hits your back in the right place. You don't want it to be too high or too low for your height, because everybody's back is not the same length. So you want to reach out, stretch it up and over. Let's see if we can touch. So stretch out. Try and keep it stretched as you go back. And just pull it out. Stretch up and over. Reach. Stretch it out and come back. You feel that stretch in those core muscles. We'll do one more set. Okay, now this time we're gonna stretch out like in a big Y to come back in. Stretch out, big Y. Like yay for your teeth. Just let them come right back here to your chest and just stretch out the big Y and bring it back in. You want to keep breathing. Okay, we'll do a couple more. Okay, we'll just let that go again. And we're gonna try standing up again. We're gonna think about our breathing, like we were talking about. You're breathing from here. You wanna have it really deep, but you also wanna concentrate on these muscles and the abdomen also. So, I'm going back a little bit so you can see. So we want to feel that this is moving, expanding out, but this is quiet. So you want to take a breath in and let it out. So you really want to expand and let it out. But you want to keep this quiet because you want a deep breath. Take it in. Let it out. Take it in. Let it out. Now we want to put our hands back here. So you just have your palms right here. You want to see if you can breathe. Make that expand and let it out. Take a breath in. Let it out. Take it in. Let it out. Take it in and let it out. You want to have your lower face really calm. You're breathing through your nose. You don't want this to be moving and let your upper chest. So keep your one hand back here and you want to check yourself. You want to take it in, let it out. So you have all that space to take in air. Okay, now we'll do a little bit of work on your legs. So you want to have a nice surface. So we're just going to have our hands on our hips. We're just going to touch the toe out there, touch the toe. Just stretch. Okay, now we're going to stretch the heel out there. Let your knee bend. Stretch it out. So you're touching your heel, the other knee is bent. You're just shifting the weight from side to side. Okay, now this time we're going to lift the leg. You're going to have your arms out. You just want to lift the leg because you really want to use those core muscles. So you want your back to feel just like it did when you were sitting in your chair when we started out those first exercises. So you want to use those core muscles. Okay, now this time we're going to have our feet a little bit apart and we're going to stretch across. So you want to work on your balance, you want to stretch across. So you're still using those core muscles to lift the leg. And there's like, I think 4 layers of muscles there. Some are stretched across on a diagonal. Some are straight across. You want to get them all involved. Okay, you just let your arms relax, let your body relax. Now at the end of your session, you still want to work on your breathing. You might be more out of breath than you were before, but you still want to minimize the moisture like we were talking about if you're going to the gym and you're wearing your mask. And with the variants that are swirling around right now, it's a very good idea, even though you have been vaccinated, to keep your mask on. And it's just another thing to learn how to work with it. So let's just finish off our breathing. We were talking about wanting to keep this calm. We're wanting to expand this. Everything's expanding out. You have all the space to take air. So just take a deep breath in and let it go back. Take it in and let it go back. Take it in and let it go out. Take it in and let it go out. Then check yourself here. Take it in and let it go out. Take it in and let it go out. Do you feel that you're expanding all that space you can take in air? So you just want your breathing to be efficient. Take it in and let it go out. Now you can shift your hands around so that your thumb's here in the front and your fingers are in the back. So you can check out what your back's doing. So you want to take the air in and let it out. Take it in, let it out. Take it in, let it out. Take it in and let it out. Then when you're finished your routine, maybe you only have 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, just a little bit of time stretching, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever is good. So maybe at the end, you just want to really stretch everything a little bit more. So I always like to end stretching up. Just want to stretch everything up and just let everything relax over. Just let the arms fold in, let your knees fold in, and just let the back round over, let your back relax. And you should feel all that relaxation here in your back. And just come back up, just slowly come up. You just want to feel like you're putting one vertebrae on top of the other. Just want to stretch up and just let everything out. And I thank you for joining me for Claytor Studio and Gallery. Hope you enjoyed stretching a little bit and working on your breathing. So anytime you're a little bit tense, just work on that deep breathing. It can really help. And just roll back up. You can have your feet a little bit apart. You just want to stretch over to the side and come back up. So just stretch and cool down and hope you have a good rest of your day.